for being here. Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you are here all the time. People don't necessarily see you on camera, but you're back there making all sorts of magic happen. What goes into a typical taping for students here at the New England School of Communications?
I mean, just putting on one of these shows takes weeks of preparation from all sides, audio, video. I mean, this whole thing is run by students with help from our amazing instructors. In regards to the previous taping, I started sending out emails and contacting people about 3 weeks out.
And what was your role at that particular taping?
I was the audio event lead for that one.
So you had, at that taping, we had a rock band that was pretty elaborate.
Yeah.
We had a singer who was going to be working with Brian Netto and the Nite Show band. So there was a lot of moving parts, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the band was wonderful, and we were very lucky. They stayed afterwards and gracefully played a show for us afterwards, just to kind of make up for it.
Sure. You said this little private performance, and it was great.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
And that band was Trawl, and they're going to be back with us in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
We've worked very hard to rebook everybody. And so in addition to the audio event lead, what other things go into making this show happen for viewers who have no idea, they just see the show? Yeah,
it's a lot of communication, so it's a lot of learning how to professionally communicate. This is a lot of preparation for real world experience, and this greatly benefits people from every level throughout the program for both programs.
Yeah, and both programs would be audio and video,
yeah.
And also some entertainment production as well.
Yes.
And as much planning as there is that goes into it, there's also some spontaneity, because a dope like me mispronounces somebody's name, and then we have to start again, right?
In your defense, I should have said something, but I didn't even think of it.
Nobody at home knows anything that happened. It's fine. Yeah. All right, so all the preparation happens. You're 3 weeks out, you're planning things, you're communicating with the band, you're communicating with me, you're communicating with the other singer, you're communicating with Brian and the band, and then we start taping at 6. You've sound checked one of the bands, and then at 5:10, what happens?
Yeah, we got through one round of the Nite Show opener with the house band, and you had come out, and at first, you were like, oh, should we tell them? I thought somebody had died at first. And I was standing there, I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden, all the pictures started coming in, and we see these videos on Snapchat, whatever. And there's just water rushing into NESCom, just absolutely flooding the hallways, and there's a lot of expensive equipment, that entire building, even all the wiring and everything.
And so the dozens of students that were here, all the faculty, suddenly it became an emergency situation. We tape at the Gracie Theater, which is 500 feet from NESCom,
something
I think,
that.
something like that. So the flood didn't affect here, but everybody had to do everything from saving equipment to pushing water out to try to figure out how to shut the water off, because it wasn't stopping.
No.
And the water was kind of gross, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a water main break, and from my understanding, it came up from the floor, so it was all brown.
Yeah. So really use your imagination to decide what made it brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And so much effort has gone into fixing that from so many people involved at NESCom and Husson, and we of course wish nothing but the best going forward on that end of it, but you all do such tremendous work, and I was impressed. I didn't know how to handle a flood. I have not been through a flood in television production before.
Yeah.
You all snapped into action in ways that I was so impressed by.
Yeah.
And the fact that the band stayed and played a show, it's because you were ready for that. And that's really exciting to me to see how you all do that. And I mentioned you're one of dozens of students that work on this show week in and week out, and we have a photo of the group. And I want to pull that up if we can. This is the students from the New England School of Communications.
And that's not even all of us.
No, that's not even all of you. I was just saying, my math isn't great, but that's not dozens. But there are a lot more people in there that contribute to this show and make it look good and sound good.